sort of like a clamshell. Hi friends, it's Miss Hazel.
And Miss.KATE.
Okay, and we're back again. I'm back again with my friend Miss.KATE. Today we're going to make a paper origami crane. I was visiting my friend Elizabeth, and up on her bookshelf she had this delicate, beautiful little wall hanging that had tiny little cranes and crystal beads on it, and I thought, I think we could do this with the kids. So we've been doing this at school all week with the kids. I've made 3 tied together. You don't have to do 3 tied together, but you could if you want to. Or
That's
you
really
could
nice.
do 1. So you're gonna need some origami paper for this. I'm gonna use some sort of stretchy string to tie it together. I have a few beads and a plastic needle, which I don't know that you need, but to get it through at the end, I will start folding.
Okay. You should tell us what fold you're
So
doing.
first you're gonna do, I think we call this the hot dog fold, but just a square.
Yeah, because it's a square. So
Square.
Not, yeah, either way.
It's not a square. Oh, you want all of your folds to have well, if this was white, or this is the side I want my crane to have. So I'm gonna fold it with this on the inside. So every time I fold, it's gonna be on the inside. So you're gonna make a good crease. And then I'm gonna fold this way. And then I'm gonna do diagonal.
Diagonal in each direction.
Yes, in each
Okay,
direction.
nice.
Now I want this diamond. I want to end up with this diamond in front of me. So I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna hold it and then make this go inside like that. So did you see how I did that? So I'm gonna fold it kind of in half, but then I'm gonna follow these lines.
Can you turn it a little bit sideways maybe so we can see from here too?
This way.
Yeah.
So again, so there's the 2 sort of diamondy. This was hard for me. And then I'm gonna fold that down. Then I need this side to go in as well. A lot of times origami is symmetrical, not always. This time, so now it's like that. So if you see it from the top, sort of like a clamshell. Now, this is the part that was really tricky for me. You're gonna go inside, almost like you're making a little paper airplane, and fold it in the fold. You see that? Folding it in like that. And we're doing it on the other side, folding it in. And at the same time, you're gonna sort of fold it as far as you can, but then in the back, kind of meet it so it's like this. So it's flat, and then it's folded inside, and then you'll be able to lay it out flat. Okay, I know that was the trickiest part for me about folding this. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna flip it and do it on the other side. So you're gonna, inside you have these 2 little flaps. You're gonna, hopefully you can see this. You're gonna fold the flap like that. Okay. And then fold the flap like that. Okay, see? And then it's almost like it's 3D. I mean, a 90-degree angle. That's a right angle. And then I'm going to press it down so that it's flat. Okay. All right, that was the trickiest step for me. I hope everybody got that. All right, now you've got it folded like this on both sides, and you've got some wiggly feet down here at the bottom. You're going to fold from the wiggly feet side. You're going to go up and fold this fold into the middle. Again, like if you ever make like a regular kind of paper airplane, you do that. So fold that one in, and then fold this side in. Okay, see how it looks like that? We still have our wiggly feet. Flipping it over, and now you're folding it the same way. Do that make sense to you? This was tricky for me. Okay. All right, got it? It looks the same on all its sides, and wiggly feet are down here. Now, this is where it gets really exciting. It starts to look like a crane. I'm gonna fold it down like that. Check it out. And now I have a little, you can see the little triangle here?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna turn it over and I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, see, look, it's starting to look like a crane. Is that cool? All right, again, wiggly feet. Now this part is kind of tricky too. You're gonna sort of open it up a little bit, and then this has to come up inside here and almost be reversed inside, and then fold it out like that. Well, I guess it could have been more exact, but I've been watching kids fold these all week, and even if it's not perfectly exact, it'll work. Okay, so now that's either gonna be, let's have that be the head, since I kind of, well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so there's one. I'm gonna do the same exact thing on this side. I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna carefully go in through the side and flip it around. See how I flipped it around? And then I'm gonna decide which angle I want I'm gonna make this the head, and then I'm gonna smush it down. Then for the head, I'm gonna almost flatten out this part, bring it together. How big do I want my head to be? And put my finger in there and squeeze it together. It looks more like a duck. Hang on, I'll make a little bit less of a head. Okay, now, see that? Everybody see all the different angles? Then, if you're super careful, you hold the wings and you pull it out. It'll be kind of bigger like that. Now I'm gonna take, this is stretchy string. I don't think it has to be stretchy string, but for the way I made this one, I used stretchy string and I used little crimping beads, but I think if you used a regular string, you could just make a knot. And then I found some pretty beads. So I'm gonna use my scissors. I'm gonna cut a length. So crimping bead is like a little, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little teeny hollow tube that you're gonna put, I'm gonna put my string into, like, oopsie doodly doo. My eyeballs, let's see, going in. Putting it through. Okay, you can see I've got the crimping bead. I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. Then I'm gonna take the end of my string, my beading wire, and I'm gonna push it through. So can you see that? See how I have it like that? Okay, now I have some little plier tools, and I'm going to squeeze it together. And that's my loop to hang my crane up. So there's my loop. Now I'm gonna take some beads, because I'm gonna have some beads be on the top. And I'm just gonna string them on. I'm picking these crystal ones because I feel like they're really bright. And maybe if I hang them in the window, they're going to make rainbows. Which I love rainbows. Then I found like a darning needle, a yarn needle that's not really sharp, but has a big enough eye that I can put this kind of thread through it. I'm gonna hold it. Now, this is the part that's it's gonna hang from, so I need to go into my crane from the top. So I'm gonna find kind of where I think the center is, and I'm gonna poke a little hole, and it's gonna come through the bottom.
And it can do that even though it's a plastic, not
Yeah,
sharp
it's
like
plastic.
this, right?
I feel like it went right through.
Perfect.
Just careful, and I'm pulling it through because it was really hard for us to thread it just through the paper. Then I'm going to take this off, and then you'll see this is going to be from the top. It'll hang like that.
That'll be nice.
Yes. So then at the bottom, I'm going to put another bead, and then our friend, the crimping bead, which is again a little hollow tube that they use for jewelry making. There it is. I'm going to decide like how much space I want. I feel like that's good. And now carefully, I think you can see the crimping bead. I'm going to get, again, this doesn't really have to be exact. My friend Emiliano made one with 5 cranes in a row, MS.KATE.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, and then you can hang it up.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Is that pretty?
Yeah, did you want to know more about cranes since we're here?
Yes,
So it does
please
say that
tell
paper
us.
cranes are a beloved symbol of hope and peace, inspiring people worldwide.
That's nice.
And it's the practice of folding paper cranes is rooted in Japanese culture, where cranes symbolize good luck and longevity.
Oh, that's nice. Who doesn't want good luck
I
and a
know.
nice long life and peace and happiness? Right, my final step, because I feel like this is a really pretty one by itself, but you could see, depending how foldy you're feeling, like this would be, all right, I'm gonna give it a little trim, because I'm gonna just have this be a single crane.
Yeah, don't.
Make a little trim, and then single crane and bunch of cranes. Here we are. Oh, hi.
Can I join the party?
Yeah, isn't that pretty? Well, all right, I hope you can figure it out. It was really tricky for me. The first one I made was challenging, and then as I did more of them, I got better at it. So even if you're frustrated, keep trying, because it's such a beautiful result when you're done. So thank you for joining us. We wish you peace and prosperity and good health, and take good care of each other and yourself till we see you again.
All right,
Bye,
bye,
friends.
everybody.
Bye, friends.
Bye.